Okay, let's start at day 48. These are the surroundings of my campsite last night. A lot of rocks and a lot of trees. Today's goal is to put in some miles. Getting a decent start, 8:30. Would have got out a little earlier, but I had a couple things I need to take care of. But it's nice and cool. It's going to be an excellent hiking morning, so I'd like to put in some miles here in the morning. Get somewhere nice. About halfway through, take a nap, eat some food, and then I'm going to have to just assess my water situation at a certain point and decide whether I need to carry water to a stealth site. I think I'll be stealthing again tonight. The huts just don't fall very good in my mileage scheme, so that means I'm going to be doing what I do here. The good news is, as you can see, maybe you can't, but this site is far from level, yet it worked out perfectly for a hammock. And my watch said that I slept pretty good. So that, if you want to listen to your watch. Anyway, I'm going to take you along with me. Today should see me get to Big Meadows or past Big Meadows. I can't really camp at Big Meadows, but if I can find a stealth spot beyond there. So I'm going to try to find some water and make a water plan and then camp beyond Big Meadows. I know I have some climbing to do this morning. Then after that, have a little downhill cruise into Big Meadows. I've hiked this section before. It's really nice. And so I expect to have a really great day here today. So today's musing is how hiking the Appalachian Trail is a lot like a job. Have to do the same things. I have to get up in the morning and get ready, packed up, eating my breakfast, loaded up, and then I hit the trail. And then I walk for 6-8 hours. I take some breaks. So I might have a mid-morning break, a lunch break, a mid-afternoon break, and then hike into till the mid-afternoon, early evening. Then I set up camp, eat my supper, relax a little bit, and do it all over again. So in a lot of respects it has the same rhythm. It's just doing a lot of different things. Now, there are some challenges that you have on the trail that you don't have in your normal job. You don't have to worry about where you're going to get water. You don't have to filter water. But it's all just this finite set of tasks that you need to keep doing over and over again. And the challenge is to find joy in the journey. Not just to become obsessed with the miles, but be able to stop and listen to the birds sing, admire the flowers, those kinds of things. The other challenge is to be kind to yourself. If you have perfectionist tendencies like I do, you've got to be kind to yourself. This morning I spent 15 minutes looking for my little insulated bag that I do my food in, and had a choice of being all frosted about it or just taking it in stride. I want to learn more and more to take it in stride and not let the little things get to me, because there's so many things out here you can't change that you just gotta go with the flow. The trail here in Shenandoah National Park is markedly smoother than what I was hiking down south of Waynesboro, crisscross the Blue Ridge Parkway. Yeah, there's some rocks, but the ups have been gradual so far. That won't always hold. I know a day or so from now there's a 1,600-foot climb up from 211. Whenever you have a gap, you have a climb. But even the climb out of Swift Run Gap at 33 was gradual. So It's a lot easier to hike a gradual grade than a really steep and rocky one. So far, I'm enjoying it. And the other thing I'll say about the Shenies already is that just the terrain makes it much easier to stealth camp here than some places. I know it's not ubiquitous across the whole park, but lots of opportunities, especially with a hammock, to stealth camp. So that's kind of comforting, and knowing that once I get my water needs taken care of, I can kind of motor along until I find a good spot and then set up camp. So, the day's musings from Uncle Grayson. Okay, here we are on top of Hazeltop. Should be the last big climb for the day. The third climb, about 700 feet. Wasn't terribly steep, but after you've done the third one, climbs are hard. So up and over, I've got 4.5 more miles to go for the end of the day. It'll be a 14. Met some fellow hikers along the way, and they have a campsite reserved at Big Meadows campground. One is a hammocker, and they invited me to pitch my hammock in their campsite tonight, which I'm 98% sure I'm going to do. It solves a lot of problems for me. Solves water, campsite, and a whole bunch of other things. I can also do some charging there, I'm sure. I think there'll be electric at the site, so just big blessings. Hikers do things like that. So that's an update on the day. You could call that trail magic. I just call it God's provision. Last night when there wasn't water where I thought it was going to be, and I needed to get a campsite as it was getting dark, God provided. So it's awesome. And what was amazing last evening was, sometimes I can tend to get really anxious or uptight. I wasn't anxious at all. I just thought, okay, we'll deal with this. I was feeling strong hiking. I thought if I have to hike farther, I'll hike farther. So anyway, today the hiking has been, I don't know, it's been work. It's always work, but the climbs have been going well, and I get kind of in a rhythm. I'm a rhythm hiker. If I get in a rhythm, I can just keep going and going and going. So we're going to ease it in. We're over Hazeltop. Should have a good long stretch of gentle downhill, and then I believe there's a 200-foot climb at the end, but 200 ain't 700, so we'll take it. So looking forward to getting to camp. I realize that one of the things I enjoy most about being on the trail is being in camp. Setting up the hammock, making my food, listening to the birds sing, just chilling, and so I'm just really looking forward to that this evening. And hey, it will be another 14 in the books, which is good, and I'll take it. Trail sections like this, for me, epitomize the phrase, the Long Green Tunnel. Sometimes they refer to the Appalachian Trail as the Long Green Tunnel because you're hiking under tree cover canopy most of the time, and it's no more, it's can't be any more true than here in Shenandoah National Park, especially this section cruising down from Hazeltop going toward Big Meadows. Just a lot of cruisy stuff. We got grass on the sides of the trail. The trail's flat and not too rocky, and just cruising along. Okay, we're at day 48 wrap up. Hike from my stealth campsite. to the Big Meadows campground. I met a couple of hikers who offered to let me hang my hammock at their campsite that they had. Godsend, water's right up here. Had to walk 3 or 4 tents off the trail to get it, but boy, what a blessing. Don't have to worry about where I'm going to be. And so I'm set up here by my watch. It said I did 14 3/4 miles, and I am beat. My feet are sore. The last mile or so was just a gut march. So anyway, I'm glad to be here. Thankful that this day is in the books. It was a good day. Got tarp and hammock set up. I've got dinner in the bag, and then I'm going to set to doing some other camp chores, like getting all my stuff charged for tomorrow. My phone needs to be charged. I'm going to have a little issue with it. I'm going to work on that. I think I've got some dirt or something in the port and it doesn't charge right. So anyway, would have loved to have done the Shenandoahs in 4:15, but after doing a 15 today, or almost 15, don't think that's in the cards. Think I'll just have to figure my plan for tomorrow. I'm looking for 12, 13. That seems to be the sweet spot for me. The extra 2 miles is a lot, but I'll just have to see how it works out. The terrain today looked pretty rolling on the topography, but there were several climbs that were enough to kick your butt. I think all in all is 20-some hundred feet of 2,500 feet of elevation gain. So it's not a slack day. The grading on the trail is really good today. So that made the longer miles possible. So anyway, thanks for hanging with me, and I'll keep taking you along for the ride.